running circles over something I can't change. I've loved, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I?
All the hard work he has been putting in has not gone unnoticed. It has attracted the attention of one of the team's top players, who knows the importance of helping teammates take that next step.
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. Poses.
You can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream. Like us, you're in dreamland. And as you wait, we're standing. Can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, soon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Showing the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of of the National Football League.
Sideline. That's head coach Zach Taylor. His side has alternated losses and wins across the first 3 weeks of this season. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you're giving your opponent that opportunity.
It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. Nix with it on first. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Broncos first down.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Broncos and their wide receivers set for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Nix now on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. So sensational work by this offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They have played lights out on offense, scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass brought in. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play. Nix urging everybody to the line. Throwing on 2nd. Completed over the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be touchdown a yard shy of that marker. In a good spot here, second and inches.
It's second and inches. At the Bengals' 27-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Dobbins. Running in the red zone. Tackle made at the 10, first and goal coming up.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Nix from the gun. And his perfect start is over. That's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal. To throw. Here's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. J.K. Dobbins, the intended target. And that brings up third and goal. Third and long for him here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow their lead just before halftime.
I'll tell you this, if you were ever wondering where to find this guy, his address on the football field, yeah, start in the end zone. Because that is where he spent most of his time in college last year, and he's familiarizing himself with it right here as an NFL rookie.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives is going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
Yeah, and in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
On first down, it's Nix. Has it downfield, working the left. Gets it to the 15. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos will add to their lead at the end of the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Nix now to throw. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Complete. It's Ingram. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. First down from the 41. Nix holds on to it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another, that could put this just too far out of reach. Throwing here, Nix. Finds him on the crossing route. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Brought in, inside the 20. He gets it in, touchdown Denver. The Broncos can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're going to win this game, but with touchdowns on 3 straight drives, Brock, they're probably going to want to keep that streak going. On second down, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the red zone on first. Hits him on the out route. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos keep running away with this. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. Now Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Incomplete. Geno Stone on the coverage.
A give right side to Dobbins. And on third down, they wind up going the wrong way. That one goes backwards.
The tackle by Cam Taylor-Britt. A loss of...
To the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing my clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. Cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power.
you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back. Gang, back to back. Feeling me, back to back.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Denver Broncos and the Philadelphia Eagles. On the Broncos sideline, get a look at their head coach. His guy's one of the last undefeated standing this season, 4-0. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took a loss on the road last week. The offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Nick, start with a pass. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has his man, it's the Michigan rookie. And he's going to have this one down at the 28. That goes for 32 yards. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Nix with it on first. Connecting on the slant. Running in the red zone. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I'm not surprised that he is taken to the NFL so quickly. This is someone who had done it all, and done it in ways we had never seen before in college football. Remember, the first receiver to ever win multiple Heisman trophies.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal. Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
The Broncos headed back out on offense as we get a look at their receiver. Third and goal, here's Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pull ahead 6-3 in the first. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying on
Broncos, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Escapes a defender. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So the long run, a positive, but we see the negative here as one of his blockers in some distress following the play. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Running by his back, Dobbins. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 37. That's another Broncos.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Nix hits the slant, and he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Nix looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. Just about a yard to the markers. They're going to take the risk and go for this. Here we go with Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos now lead by 10. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. So, Brock, they take a gamble, and it pays off with a big touchdown on 4th and goal.
And they do it on the ground as well, and that just speaks volumes. That's confidence that you can own this line of scrimmage, and your back will see a lane and will get the job done. That just infuses your team and your sidelines with so much confidence.
This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And we'll see if the perfect start can continue as they try for their 3rd touchdown in 3 drives. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. And it's dropped off for Dobbins. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And with that 2-score lead, partner, they've got the option here. You can sit on it, or they could try something really aggressive. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Completed over the middle. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. 1 play in, and they are already close to midfield. Nix now on 1st and 10. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. He's already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Nix from the gun. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Thought thought he had a touchdown there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. He's back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. Just before halftime, we get a time. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the 3rd. On 1st down, it's Nix. Finds his man over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. Shotgun snap to Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Dobbins trying the right side. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
That's another Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
to throw, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try to miss the mark. Dobbins. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Now we get to a very interesting call on 3rd down. Kind of a crescendo to this drive. Can the defense rise up knowing there is no margin for error? Just a single yard to go.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. Nearly starts the drive with the 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock would do it. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Here's Nix. Hits him on the in route. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He's got a man left. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Throwing here, Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now an inside handoff to Dobbins. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Now Nix. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And knock it away again. And a couple of good reps in coverage have brought up 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. He'll throw it. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And Brock, they're in a spot where they can just kneel this thing out, even though the 1 timeout does remain defensively. They run the counter with Dobbins. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Running it again with Dobbins. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
A modest gain on the counter. A good recovery there from the front 7, Kate. They bought the fake initially, but adjusted just in time to limit the damage headed the other direction.
Broncos right out of here with a win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Broncos enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.
The Broncos game is over, but his work isn't done yet. The media wants his thoughts on what decided this game and where the responsibility belongs.
Go, 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 shawty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give like your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill up, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dirt. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you can bring a groupie love. The homie ain't nothing changed, roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man, running, man. Watch how I move, when you skate before I play up. Been hit with a now I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the day, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, the show, they tell you I'm local. When the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl so good at this, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. My flow, my show brought me to go. That brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm just back by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Hit the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes, your chick, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if it's talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma take you with